Thank you, Flight. I'd just like to thank the cruise team for bringing us over 350 million miles to unplanned nav filter parameter changes and one heck of a lot of professionalism and dotting of the I's and crossing of the T's. Curiosity is in fantastic shape to perform entry, descent, and landing, and she's there because you guys got her here. So thank you very much, and good luck. See you on the other side on Mars.
Roger, thank you, EDL phase lead and mission.
Yeah, this is mission. On behalf of Brian and me and all of the folks on the cruise team, EDL, we'd like to let you know that even though the cruise phase of the mission is officially over now, the cruise mission spirit will go with you through EDL and onto the surface, and you can be assured that the EDL teams and the surface teams has the cruise team watching your backs.
Thank you.
Thank you, mission. And just to add my 2 cents, it's been a privilege and an honor to be a part of this team, and I'm looking forward to being on the other side. Go Curiosity. And with that mission, I'd like to break open the peanuts.
Okay, your go to break open the peanuts, Flight.
Copy that.
Telecom, this is EDL Ops on EDL Ops.
Go EDL Ops.
This is a good time to bring up the EDA stuff?
Yep, you can bring it up. Of course, it's going to read sort of nonsense at the moment, but it'll still be working.
Copy that.
Flight GDSA.
GDSA flight, go ahead.
Permission to start Odyssey bent pipe data flows
By all means.
in gold, yellow, and red MSAs.
That's affirmed. Okay, 2 minutes to the EDL prep anchor. And EDL activity lead is going to narrate us through the events that take place between EDL prep and cruise stage 7.
Odyssey Systems, this is EDL Ops on EDL Ops.
Go ahead.
Can you give us a status of Odyssey?
Yes, I can. We got on lock on our downlink signal right on time, and we are currently collecting real-time telemetry. We will stay in real time for a few more minutes, and then we'll get to science where we'll get more data filled in for how the slew went, but basically things look good at this point.
Okay, flight EDL, we've started the EDL prep anchor. Okay, flight EDL, we have sent ACS stop commands. We started the data products. You can see that the nav filter is dropping to the correct state. IVP has stopped, and the EDL prep anchor is complete.
Okay, copy that.
So we're about 3 minutes from the HRS vent anchor action starting.
Dynamics, flight dynamics. This is EDL phase.
Go ahead, phase.
Anytime you guys want to shoot me any results from the sims to me via email, I guess is the way we're going to go now, because the screens are going to transition into having your beautiful faces on it instead of your estimates from the
flight
from the
EDL. The EDL HRS vent actions have begun.
Roger.
Phase, we should have our EDL viz on there when we get UHF data.
Roger. I'm still open for receiving best estimates as they come in on the landing location off of the time point correlation.
Copy, I understand, and we are on it. You will get it in the usual communication window.
Flight EDL, the expected
Roger.
warnings
Thank
for
you,
the
Dynamics.
Electra hail mode are received.
Copy.
Dynamics EDL com on MSL EDL ops.
Okay, flight, we can confirm the BCB actions have been commanded, and through EHA we can confirm that the discharge FETs are now in manual discharge.
Copy.
Dynamics EDL com on EDL ops.
Pyro firing cards are now powered on.
Go ahead, EDLCom.
So we're ready to switch the displays over to the 1010 marker, which will show EDL data manual tones. Are you ready?
Standby 1. Yes, we are ready.
Copy that. All right.
And we can confirm through EHA now that the BCBs are in manual charge mode.
Copy. BCBs in manual charge.
We've also completed enabling the pyros commands. We are in the process of powering off the cruise stage hardware. And we can verify through telemetry that the cruise stage hardware is powering off.
Flight, Pyrobus is armed.
Copy. Thank you, Pyro.
And enabled.
Roger.
NAV can see something in the Doppler that could be consistent with HRS vent.
And flight EDL, we're firing our first pyros to vent the HRS system. The medley RTDP warnings are expected.
Odyssey Com, Odyssey Mission Manager on EDL Ops.
EDLCom, this is Dynamics on EDL Ops.
Go ahead, Dynamics.
Is our display configured correctly for you in the MSA?
Affirmative. I see it. Waiting for X-band tones. Very nice picture. And we're expecting tone start at 5:13:17 UTC.
Copy.
Odyssey Com, Odyssey Mission Manager on EDL Ops.
Odyssey Mission Manager, this is EDL Ops on EDL Ops.
Odyssey has completed its salute of the EDLCom attitude. All systems are nominal. Odyssey is go for EDLCom support.
Great to hear from you. Thank you very much.
We have a cruise stage step about to happen.
And we're seeing the transition to tones now. The system should be configured shortly. And we're seeing carrier only. And we're seeing a subcarrier, standby for EDA acquisition. And we're seeing heartbeat. Affirmative, we're seeing the expected 2 seconds of heartbeat, followed by the 10-second carrier pulse.
NAV can see something that could be consistent with cruise stage separation in the Doppler.
And we're showing a good strong signal, higher than expected carrier power, and continuing seeing heartbeats. EDLCom tones look good.
We are receiving heartbeat tones at this time. Things are looking good. We see that we are priming the entry RCS thrusters. Cruise stage separation. In about 1 minute, Curiosity's EDL software will wake up and begin final preparations for entry. The first action it'll take is to fire some warm-up pulses to get the entry RCS thrusters going. The pulses will ensure the spacecraft will get the thrust that we want when it's counting on it.
We did see the heartbeat signal drop low for a second as the signal passed by the donut of the cruise stage.
We are seeing RCS warm up.
Flight, this is enough.
Nav, flight, go ahead.
Could you check with the ACE whether we should be seeing one-way data from the station?
ACE, did you copy?
Curiosity is reporting that it is spinning down and turning to entry.
Flight HS, we've been one way for a while now.
Roger that.
But currently we're just seeing the tones, obviously.
Roger.
Vehicle is reporting that it has completed its turn to entry and spin down, and it has separated the cruise balance mass devices. At this time, the vehicle is just sending heartbeat tones, just as we expect. It should be quiet for the next several minutes, hopefully. We are about 7 minutes to entry. At this time, Mars is actually pulling Curiosity in, and we're speeding up. We should be traveling around 5.4 kilometers per second on our way to about 5.9.
Variation in the pattern, antenna pattern is reflected in the variation in the signal we're receiving. The expected levels.
We're just under 6 minutes to entry. We're continuing to wait for entry interface. The spacecraft is continuing to send heartbeat tones, telling us that everything is okay and there's nothing significant to report. This is as expected. It should be quiet for a little while, at least. We're now 5 minutes to entry. Continuing to receive heartbeat tones. Everything is good. At this time, Curiosity should be up to about 5.5 kilometers per second.
We've got a nice hot signal coming down from a Curiosity.
Four minutes to entry.
EDL phase dynamics.
Go ahead, dynamics.
Just FYI, OD227 run out looks like missed distance of 232 meters. Over.
232 meters?
That's correct. Less than the divert.
Roger.
We can expect a brief signal dropout when we switch to the TLJ.
We're at 3 minutes to entry. At this time, MRO should begin picking us up, but remember, we won't get that data for a while. It's got to store it and then send it back down here for us to decode. We're still seeing heartbeat tones. Everything looks good. Spacecraft should be up to 5.6 kilometers per second. Two minutes to entry.
Flight dynamics, EDL phase.
Go ahead, phase.
That last solution was with 227 or OD228?
That is OD227.
Thank you. You guys have now OD228 in your possession?
There will be no 228 for us, phase.
That's just fine because the difference is
1 minute to entry.
Within spitting distance.
Affirmative.
As
30 seconds to entry.
As we come up on entry, we'll expect a 2 to 3 second outage in the X-band signal as we switch from the PLGA to the TLJ.
We're switching the TLJ dropped, and it's
We're seeing heartbeat tones again after the switch. Things are looking good. tones back again. Coming up on entry. Vehicle reports entry interface. At this time, it'll begin pressurizing the propulsion system to increase the thrust of the system. It'll use that for all the maneuvering in the atmosphere we're about to do. We are standing by for guidance start and the start of guided entry.
Nav can see the entry in the atmosphere in the Doppler.
We are beginning to feel the atmosphere as we go in here. The vehicle has just reported via tones that it has started guided entry. At this time, the vehicle is beginning to steer its way to the target. That is starting its first bank reversal. First bank reversal complete. We have seen peak deceleration. We have passed through peak heating and peak deceleration. It is reporting that we are seeing Gs on the order of 11 to 12 Earth Gs.
Flight GDSA.
GDSA flight go.
We are processing data from Odyssey.
Roger that.
Bank reversal 2 is starting. We are now getting telemetry from Odyssey.
All right.
Bank reversal 2 complete.
Copy. Bank reversal 2 complete.
Thanks.
Standby flight. We have a connection, but we actually do not have any data yet.
Copy.
We can expect some intermittent contact at this time as the signal increases to respectable levels.
There we go. We are now seeing telemetry
and we have
from
our
Odyssey.
TDPs.
Okay, copy.
And visualization is updated.
They've entered heading alignment.
There it goes! Receiving medley data.
At this time, Curiosity is no longer trying to control how far it's flying downrange and is just heading directly for the target.
End of range control, air used minus 1.2 kilometers.
The EDL team is reporting that that things look pretty good at the end of range control. We have converged a lot of the error, and we should be heading toward the target.
Flight EDL, TDS warning is okay.
Copy.
Power on.
We are seeing a tone from indicating that we have seen heating on the heat shield through the Medley instrument. Everything looks fine. This is as expected. During the setting alignment phase, we're flying almost horizontally like a plane. We're going about Mach 2.4 at an altitude of 17 kilometers or so. Vehicles reporting heartbeat tones again, indicating that everything is fine during heading alignments. We are standing by for straighten up and fly right and parachute deploy. Vehicles continuing to decelerate. We're down to about Mach 2. As a reminder, we should have parachute deploy around Mach 1.7. We're at 15 kilometers altitude.
We've begun entry balance mass jettison. The predicted mid
distance
downrange is 1.597 kilometers.
EDL ops, Odyssey systems on EDL ops.
Parachute deploy.
Parachute.
Thrusters have been re-enabled. We will control our attitude on shoot. We are decelerating.
Risk mode under
our 10 kilometers
parachute
decelerated
are 20
and
to
descending.
30
We are at
degrees
150 meters per second.
Nominal.
dynamics phase. Come back again with risk mode dynamics.
Risk mode is nominal.
We are 9 kilometers and
8 MLEs active.
Valid range.
Net filter converge with a velocity correction of 0.7 meters a second.
We've acquired the ground with the radar.
An altitude of 8 kilometers.
Heat
has separated.
We have lost X-band tones due to Earth occultation as expected. We're UHF all the way in.
The MLE engines in preparation for powered flight. We're down to 90 meters per second at an altitude of 6.5 kilometers and descending.
Flight EDL, we got some tweeter warnings. It is in battle short mode, so it should power through them.
Direct to Earth communications at this time. We may have lost it already. We're down to 86 meters per second at an altitude of 4 kilometers and descending. We've lost tones from Earth at this time. This is expected. We're continuing on Odyssey telemetry.
Ground solution equals minus 10.8 meters, vertical velocity of minus 82.8 meters per second.
Start enabled, standing by for backshell separation.
Signal to Odyssey is still strong.
We are in powered flight. We're at an altitude of 1 kilometer descending, about 70 meters per second.
Signal to Odyssey remains strong.
50 meters per second. 500 meters in altitude. Standing by for sky crane.
Constant velocity accordion nominal. Altitude error 5.9 meters.
We found a nice flat place. We're coming in ready for sky crane. Down to 10 meters per second. 40 meters altitude. Sky crane has started. Descending at about 0.75 meters per second as expected. Expecting bridle cut shortly.
Signal to Odyssey remains strong.
Tango Delta nominal.
Yep. EDL comm configuration.
RIMU stable.
UHF telemetry.
RIMU stable.
UHF is good.
Touchdown confirmed. We're safe on Mars. Time to see where our curiosity will take us.
Signal to Odyssey remains strong.
We are continuing to receive telemetry from Curiosity.
We're getting data from the surface of Mars.
ASCAM sequence is kicked off, waiting for images. Heads up, folks!
EDL ops, the signal to Odyssey remains strong.
Flight EDL images are starting to come down. We're seeing
thumbnails.
Images coming down, folks. EDL comm configures thumbnails are coming down. Rear has
thumbnails coming down.
Odyssey data is still strong.
Odyssey data is very strong.
Odyssey is nice and high in the sky. At this time, we're standing by for
downlinking.
Images.
Form is complete.
the wheel. It's the wheel.
We can see a wheeled image. We are wheels down on Mars.
Oh my God. We'll do a proper hug on the other side. Are we going to get a full image?
Signal Odyssey is still strong. We're still getting data from Odyssey. We expect data for another 2 minutes.
We're receiving more images now. Flight systems were transferring to surface.
We'll lose link to Odyssey in the next minute.
Transition to Odyssey is going to end shortly as it falls below the horizon. It's actually going below the peak of Mount Sharp.
Surface nominal transition has completed.
We have lost lock on Odyssey. Odyssey has gone behind the mountain. EDL ops, we've gone behind the mountain.
Time to see where our curiosity will take us.
EDL ops, we've lost lock on Odyssey. That's it for this run.
Phase, if anybody in the MSA is listening, you should check out our target location on this current fly-through. If anyone in the MSA is online, you should watch this fly-through.
All hands, let's get on station here.
Phase, are you on? I see your headset.
Roger. Phase is on.
Do you guys have our landing estimate over there? I don't know if you can see our data screen anymore.
Negative, we cannot see your data screen.
So should we keep it a secret?
You can shoot it our way. This room seems to be very interested in it. Can you put it up? Can we get you on the center screen?
Okay, folks, we're preparing for our post-landing pole and surface handover. Forgive me if I'm a little hoarse.
Dynamics, this is phase.
Okay,
go ahead,
folks,
phase.
we're on page 91 in the procedure.
Roger. Hold everybody there until we have a chance to get over, and we'll all go to the press conference together.
Copy. I'm preparing for the post-landing pole at this time.
Roger.
Dynamics, this is EDL Ops. Dynamics, this is EDL Ops. Dynamics, this is EDL Ops.
Go.
Flight director is inquiring about whether we're ready to start the pole.
Yes, I am ready to start the pole.
Flight, we're go for the pole.
All right, EDL Ops, let's go ahead and begin our poll. Can you please report on our landing status?
I will defer to the EDL team to let us know what's going on. They processed all the data, so let's let them tell us what's going on.
Okay, copy that. Are they with us on MSL Ops?
Dynamics, can you move over to MSL Ops if you're not already?
Roger, this Dynamics. We're on MSL Ops.
Okay, Dynamics. Flight director's ready to copy.
We have a touchdown time of 10:14:39, which is in PDT. Sorry, I apologize for that. UTC is required in the poll, so you can do the conversion. We
stand by one. Got a little laughter on that.
let's see, step 730.013. So we have a touchdown velocity vertical of negative 0.607398 meters per second. Step 14, touchdown velocity horizontal 0.044365 meters per second. Expected fuel remaining at flyaway. Sorry, Ben Toma, we have 140.6 kilograms. For step 16, we will need photo confirmation of descent stage location. Step 17, offset between rover z-axis and gravity vector of 4.37 degrees. And finally, in step 18, we have our navigated lat-lon calculation, which is negative 4.591817 degrees, longitude of 137.440247 degrees, and that gives us a navigated range to target of 2.27928 kilometers.
Okay, copy that. EDL Dynamics. And EDL Com, do you have LOS times for Odyssey and MRO?
Affirmative, flight. MRO we don't have yet. We'll have to downlink the data first, and that'll take a couple hours. However, the last frame I have from Odyssey was at 5:37:44, which is about a minute earlier than predict. But overall excellent performance.
And flight mission, can we get that touchdown time one more time, please?
Copy mission. And EDL Dynamics, do you have that touchdown time in UTC by any chance?
Flight, that's 5:14:39 UTC.
Okay, copy that. That's SCET too, by the way.
Copy. Yes.
Roger, thank you.
Flight dynamics with a FYI, our calculations in the war room, we seem to think that we have a pretty good shot of being in the high-rise image.
Okay, copy, thanks. Okay, systems. Systems flight, can you please report on steps 730.8 and 9?
Flight systems, the last value we have for SMC 0001 is spacecraft mode surface nominal. And standby 1 for wake 0001. And flight systems, we do not have the expected value. We have it as a value of 1, which is autonomous.
Yeah, flight EDL. The sequence was changed late to execute a little later, so we missed that.
Roger that. And power flight.
Go flight.
Yeah, steps 27 through 33.
Copy that. Power subsystem is currently nominal for step 27. For step 28,
the channel power 4007. Last data point reads 1.56 amps. For step 29, buzz voltage is last data point was 32.18 volts, roughly 93% of state of charge. For step 30, battery 2 current, last data point read is 1.57 amps. Step 31, power 4018, voltage reads 32.2 volts. Step 32, Pyro 0120 reads 2491 ohms. Step 33, Pyro 1120 reads 259 ohms.
Roger, copy power. And thermal, can you please report on steps 19 through 26?
Roger that, flight. For therm channel 0768, the REPA gas pressure, we have a pressure of 109.6 psia. For therm 0833, it's invalid data because it's the liquid channel on RPM B. For therm 2804, RTG1, we have a temperature of 142.1 C. For therm 2813, RTG2, we have a temperature of 127.6 C. For therm...
Just to confirm, 127.6, was that right?
Copy that, 127.6. For...
Flight, can you repeat step value at 23?
127.6.
Got it, thank you.
Okay, thermal, I'm ready.
Okay, continuing with the poll. For therm channel 2814, we have a temperature of 17.4 degrees Celsius. For therm channel 263...
Test. Mission, do you copy me?
I got you, 5-by.
Thermal, you dropped out there.
Flight, this is thermal. Do you read?
It's chopping in and out a little bit.
Stand by. I'm going to switch to the hard one.
Roger.
Flight, this is thermal. How do you read?
Read you 5-by.
Okay, to continue with the poll, therm channel 2631 is reading 23.7 degrees Celsius. Therm channel 2765 is reading 20.2 degrees Celsius.
Copy that. And propulsion.
Copy flight. I can jump to steps 730.002. Can confirm the EVR DMCA received due CLF. I can confirm that MCFSW was receiving good DIMU packets via the MCFSW status, which read hex 1100, and also the absence of any warning EVRs indicating a problem with the DIMU. So as far as we can tell, DMCA was executing flyaway nominally.
Okay, copy that. And your expected value there of hex 1300,
that's a red line. That's
okay.
if we're on DIMU B.
Okay. Oh, copy. DIMU B, roger. Okay, avionics, do you have anything to report?
Flight avionics, aside from being flight avionics, how do you read me?
Avionics is 5-by on MSL Ops.
Okay, mine's not working. My headset's not working. All right, avionics, how do you read?
I read you 5x5 flight.
And same here. Okay, let's start again.
So flight avionics, aside from being 4 pounds lighter and a couple other avionics boxes thrown away, it looks like it was a very nominal landing and we're perfect.
Copy that. Flight software?
Flight software at the surface nominal transition is nominal. We did see a few unexpected warning EVRs. Fault will talk about the TWETA EVRs. So we did see 3 TWETA EVRs which were unexpected during EDL, and so we will need to look into those. We don't have an explanation for them at this point. At the surface, once we touched down, as part of the flyway anchor, we got a timeout on the DP migration time point. This is an action that we've seen take longer than its allotted time in the past, so nothing to be concerned about and no lean on any surface operations at this point. Everything after the surface transition was nominal from the flight software we got.
And software, do you have telemetry for step 35 and 36?
35, we don't have an updated timeline that has. We don't have, there must be another update that they said I don't have. Standby 1.
All right, I'll come back to you, flight software. Fault protection?
Let's see. Fault protection is looking nominal now. We had some TWETA fault trips, but we had a really long persistence on them, so they didn't get all the way to reporting to system fault protection. However, we did trip the miscompare on the WTS and the PWTS1, so it went red. System fault protection was disabled at the time, and then we ejected it, and so it's no longer a problem.
Okay, copy. Fault protection.
And we have 452 fault monitors have tripped now, and we're still on one system response.
Copy. 452 and 1 response. A delta of 1 monitor.
That's it.
All right, copy that. Then DMX.
Flight DMX is nominal at this time. Looking over the downlink from the UHF, it looks very much as expected with intermittent data products versus EHA and EVRs. So DMX is nominal.
Copy that. Telecom.
Yeah, flight telecom behaved nominally. The predicts, the signal levels matched our predicts very closely. Obviously, telecom did its job as expected. We suspect that the EVRs that we saw were due. They all came after the E-bridle cut, and those are probably due to floating analogs and such. So I don't think they're necessarily unexpected, just something we never could have tested for. So I think it did exactly what it was supposed to do.
Okay, copy that. ACS.
Cruise ACS was nominal until we idled it. During descent, we had a velocity correction of the nav filter of 0.76 meters a second, which is a very nominal correction, and we received that at an altitude of 8.3 kilometers, and the ground solution correction was only 113 meters.
BACS. Flight software, back to you. Do you have those 2 numbers?
Yeah, flight. The CPU utilization, the last measurement we got was 77%, and the last RAM measurement we got was 565612, which matches our predict.
The third to last digit was a 5?
That's correct. 5656512.
Copy that. Okay, and EDL activity lead, is there anything else to add?
I think we all know we're on surface nominal by now. We did see the vehicle configuration change to the surface, and the downlink underflow EVR was expected. And we can verify also that the EDL timeline is complete. It looks to have done its job. And we're on Mars.
Okay, copy. And mission.
Mission is speechless.
Surface TDL, are you with us?
That's affirmative. We are with you.
Okay, copy that. So one last thought. Again, it's been a real privilege and an honor to be part of this team. Congratulations, everybody. Everybody did a fantastic job. I can't imagine this having been more perfect than it just was. So congratulations, everybody. Surface, we're giving you a vehicle in fantastic shape, and we're looking forward to great things on the surface of Mars.
Go Surface!
Woo!
And Flight TDL, on behalf of the Surface team, we'd like to extend our thanks and our appreciation to all of those who played a role in designing and building and flying and landing this magnificent spacecraft. So thank you very much. We look forward to the adventure that lies ahead. And in the spirit of the Olympics here, I'd say that was a perfect 10, spot on, nailed it, landing. And I think you currently hold the world record now. So be happy with your gold medal.
Copy that. I could not agree more. Okay, so folks, that concludes activity in this CMSA. We're 10 minutes behind schedule. That's what happens when people are involved. At this point, first shift is absolutely excused to go families and enjoy the moment. At this point, standby one.
Okay, I think second shift is done as well. You guys have a great night. Enjoy yourselves.
And, of course, there's a handful of surface folks who are expected in the MSA. See you guys over there. Go Curiosity.
Avionics off net.
Prop 2 off net.
Sys 2 off net.
Prop 1 off net until you need your next rocket support.
Flight
Mission's off net.
Flight director off net.
ACS off net.
Hey, Flight EDL com. Flight, we got one more present for you. Hold on.
Flight telecom off net.
The flight is off net.
Systems off.